Hello everyone, was geht, sub, you feel me, was geht up, today guys, I will be showing y'all, the Brawler Glyph setup. Personally, for all my classes, I personally make a Glyph setup that's just for my classes. So I normally do not do too much guides. So what I do, I normally test out all of my characters. So this is just for beginner players who want to use the Brawler class. So I'll be showing y'all my Brawler Glyph setup. So I'm just gonna start off with the punch. Here I have increased MP replenishment by 15% per successful hit, so you don't run out of MP whilst you're fighting. Here, increase skill damage by 30%. Then we have our counter, 60% chance to increase all skill damage by 25% for 6 seconds after a perfect defense. So that means every block you get, it increases your skill damage. So we got our ground pounder here, guys. Generates an additional 3% rage per successful hit, double the chance to crit, and increase skill damage by 30%. Here we have Brilliant Haymaker, reduces MP cost by 100. Empowered Haymaker, increase skill damage by 25%. Carving Haymaker, increase the chance to crit by 2.5 times. Here is our pile driver, or whatever they really call this. So for this one, I put increased total damage by 30%, and I got the commitment because this is, to me, I feel like this is the best one. Jackhammer, you want to have all three: empowered jackhammer, carving jackhammer, and ardent jackhammer. And yeah, your dashing strike, you want to have power linked dashing strike. Super OP. This is a superior glyph, so you want to have that definitely. Provoke, you want to have reduces MP cost by 100, decrease cooldown by 20%. Infuriate, you want to always have your infuriate on decrease cooldown by 20%, because you're gonna need it, definitely. Rampage, you're definitely gonna need Rampage. The reason why I can hold aggro at 441 item level in really high dungeons is because this is a rage skill, as it clearly says, guys. It increases skill damage by 20%, this empowered Rampage glyph. Growing Fury, this is another rage skill. No glyphs on that. Quick dash, decrease cooldown by 15%. You're always gonna need that in case you want to iframe out of the boss way or whatever. And that's about it, guys. Here's my setup, as you all can see. This is how I usually have my setup. It's a pretty simple setup. Flip kick, flying kicks, power dagger, and they're all in rotation. And as you can see, they come out jackhammer, one punch, haymaker, flip kick, flying kick, and power dagger. Once again, jackhammer, haymaker. Then you have your infuriate. Then you have your aggro pulling skill right there. Your healing skill in case your life is low. And of course you got this thing. I won't recommend using this at the beginning of bosses. I never use it at the beginning of bosses. What I normally does is that I use it if like I were to say maybe enrage the boss a little more, or want to like more aggravate the boss, I would use that skill. And so yeah guys, that ends the glyph setup. For here I have decreased skill cooldown by 7.2, increased damage by 9.3, increased damage by 6, increased damage by 8.6 to the target with the most aggro, decreased skill damage by 7.2. Here, decreased damage by 6, decreased damage from frontal, decreased damage by 8.7 from the monster with the most aggro towards you. Raises max HP by 8%. Increased power by 5, increased crit factor by 9, increased attack speed by 2.5. For my Glyphs, I have increased endurance, resistance to knockdown and stagger, of course, because brawlers get that a lot. Decreases duration of slowing effects by 24%. For my belt, here I have increased crit factor by 4, increased crit factor by 6. Jewelry, very important. Power by 4, endurance by 4. For rings, power by 4, endurance by 4. Earrings, endurance by 4, max HP by 4. Yep. And necklace, increased crit factor by 4. And I just check a pump etching just for extra damage on that. My brooch attack draws 12% more aggro, and attack draws 4.5% more aggro and increases crit factor by 6. My circlet increased crit factor by 8. I don't have my Apex circlet at the moment because I barely use his character. I just made this guide for beginner brawlers. Power crystals I would recommend.